Oh Lord, they been watching me like a thief in the night. Said they been watching me like a thief in the nighttime. Yeah, I'm scared of heights, but I love to get high. I heard the best views is coming down from the height. Yeah, when I said bet, that's when I had realized. The whole time I was right. Cups with the ice, lean with the Sprite, yeah. And you know my niggas, yeah, they motherfucking high, yeah. I'm so motherfucking high, yeah. So high, yeah, you know my niggas, we so fucking high, yeah. So high. Oh Lord, get me through this 40 days and nights, yeah. They been watching me like a thief in the nighttime. Yeah, I'm scared of heights, but I love to get high. I heard the best views is coming down from the high. The way you looked at me, baby girl, it was a lie. The way you say you love me, bitch, did that shit a lie. And you know all my niggas, they so fucking high, hey. We so high, yeah. We so high, yeah. We so high. We so high, yeah. We so high, yeah. We so high. We so high, yeah.
We so high, taking fucking flight. Got a bad bitch, I'm finna hit that bitch tonight. This what it do, yeah. Come over and I want you to fuck me and my crew. It been 40 there and 49. I don't even know why you fucking lie. It been 40 there and 49. I don't even know why you fucking lie.
Oh Lord, they been watching me like a thief in the night. Said they been watching me like a thief in the nighttime. Yeah, I'm scared of heights, but I love to get high. I heard the best views is coming down from the height. Yeah, when I said bet, that's when I had realized. The whole time I was right. Cups with the ice, lean with the Sprite, yeah. And you know my niggas, yeah, they motherfucking high, yeah. I'm so motherfucking high, yeah. So high, yeah, you know my niggas, we so fucking high, yeah. So high. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
The grams.
One more good time and I'm out of here. A lot of times I mistook my feelings. Switch clothes in the back of my whip. Another night I told you it's still a time of my life, I'm on fire. Eyes on my lifestyle on riser. Smoke on my Zaza, a roster. Just got my wings autopilot. Back in my city, I swear them slaps gon' slap big drippin'. It's like in my city won't be no problem unless try to peel some. I can't feel no more, my cup or to the ceiling. I got what you want, if you want it then let me hear some. I just got one question, why they testing me? Hand up out my pot, I got the recipe. I know that they envy, feel the jealousy. Cooking by myself, I'm my own remedy. Getting to this bread, I know it's still. Don't bang my hood, no you ain't trill. Riding down my side, know where you feel. Baby, gotta keep it cool, or you been chill. Me and you, that's one night only. Show me something I didn't know. Oh, that move, I think you gotta give. Up the hood, let me give you a lift. One more good time and I'm out of here. A lot of times I mistook my feelings. Switch clothes in the back of my whip. Another night I told you it's still a time of my life, I'm on fire. Eyes on my lifestyle on riser. Smoke on my Zaza, a roster. Just got my wings autopilot.
I know you don't smoke weed.
I can't
I know this.
I can't
But I'm gonna get you high today.
I can't
Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job,
All the time.
and you ain't got shit to do.
Why you with it?
5 blunts in rotation, 5 blunts, 5 blunts, 5 blunts in rotation, 5 blunts, 5 blunts.
Puff, puff, pass, puff, puff, pass, puff, puff, pass, puff, puff, pass.
I'm geeking on, she freaking on, we smoking on that. Right around that A-Town and rolling up them herds. Spacious old Bankhead, the Cali parts to Buckhead. Got 3 hoes, 5 blunts, they bad as hell. Now damn, a nigga turn off that reefer. Backwoods and White House with bass and Ritas. In Tampa, Florida, I smoke loud, ain't lawless. I'm puffing wild, catch me up in the Carolinas, smoking on that purple trout. West side, the best side, that Cali weed. Stay next to me, that east side. What's up, son? That Velvet Bud NYC. Chirac, that Windy City, that Old Murder Tree, that Killer Weed. I turn up that Honey Movie and Power Plant OKC. Swinging on them 24, swinging on them 22. Smoking on that Cushberry, H-Town, I chop a screw. Roll up them cross blunts, them diamond rolls and windmills. Smoking like some white boys out the bomb in Fayetteville.
5 blunts in rotation, 5 blunts, 5 blunts, 5 blunts in rotation, 5 blunts, 5 blunts.
Puff, puff, pass, puff, puff, pass, puff, puff, pass, puff, puff, pass.
5 blunts in rotation, 5 blunts, 5 blunts, 5 blunts in rotation, 5 blunts, 5 blunts.
Puff, puff, pass, puff, puff, pass, puff, puff, pass, puff, puff, pass.
I'm jugging on, she pipe out, we smoking on that. Ride around in LA, they choking on them herds. Spaceships in Crenshaw, from Compton to Hollywood. We geek up, hype out like Matt Drake. Now damn, my what we bout to act a donkey. Kessler's in Detroit, smoking on that purple Barney. That White Willow, that Papa Smirk, that Bruce Banner in Georgia Shore. Got Sour Diesel in Tennessee like Juice J, I'm on the lean. Tripping off that Henny, with a white girl and they winning. I'm tripping off that Henny, smoking loud Mississippi. That blue Mississippi 52, that Afghan, that K2. See me on that main cuss, fly super high straight to the moon. Catch me up in Baltimore, that early miss, I'm on the move. Sky high like Snoop Dogg with smoke bombs and smoke fume. See me up in Alabama, smoke mass and straight boom. Them crossroads and windmills like 420, I'm high fool.
5 blunts in rotation, 5 blunts, 5 blunts, 5 blunts in rotation, 5 blunts, 5 blunts.
Puff, puff, pass, puff, puff, pass, puff, puff, pass, puff, puff, pass.
5 blunts in rotation, 5 blunts, 5 blunts, 5 blunts in rotation, 5 blunts, 5 blunts.
Puff, puff, pass, puff, puff, pass, puff, puff, pass, puff, puff, pass. I got the clean body, no tats, so can I draw shit on the phantom? Look in my eyes when I'm speaking, just like a dog with a rage, you can stand them. You can feel my homies, huh? They make it just as if for me, don't run. Used to be lonely as fuck, now I'm switching the chicks in the same way, I'm changing my gun. You know I'm a boss, like never before in my life. I got the sauce, so I'ma be flexing, blowing the blackest tone on the pipe, charging with energy. Just look at my stones so flossy. I'm in your fantasy. Your man is the thing that I possess. Changing the lanes, never. Brain like a vet, clever. Feeling so cold like December. Disrespect me, I dismember. Cause me and my brothers were Ninja Turtles. I sip my bourbon and flipping girdles. Ain't not the cold cause I'm jumping hurdles. I know all the shit now I feel like Kirk. I lock it up, lock it up. I'm never trading my dreams for a bitch. Stacking up, packing up. I'm aiming for big. Casey assist, fly so hard, no mayday. King of the city, every day is a payday. Mama, look at the pockets, no longer the skinny. I'm pushing the kiss of the phantom. You got a plan and come say some. Used to be hungry, but look at the outcome. It ain't random. Each Chris can be handsome, but he ain't handsome. This is my movie and I'm the main actor.
What's good, everybody? This your boy Tony Real the God. Glad whoever came and could make it. Who couldn't, that's fine. Here's my opening. When you have feuds with people and you feel that people disagree with you over whatever your decision may be, and you don't like the decision and it turns into a confusing feud, you do not need to hurt anyone for it. These days we have so many people destroying each other and hurting each other over feuds that are unnecessary. How is it that we have all of these disagreements and no one's trying to even coexist to try to find some sort of common ground without physical injury? Violence is one of our number one issues in the world. We have so many issues when it comes to violence that we will resort to violence just to be right. If you are wrong, you are wrong. Everyone will not agree with you. Everyone will not be on your side. Everyone will not see your vision. Whatever your issue may be, do not make it to where you disagree with someone, you want to hurt them about it. What is the sole purpose of anyone having a conversation if the conversation will lead to violence? Why argue over anything that you disagree with if you're going to have violent results? How are we as people? What have we become? Have we become the type of people that would rather kill, get physical with each other, harm each other, all because we disagree? Why can't we just disagree and just be in a mindset that puts us all in one agreement? You disagree with me, I disagree with you. You agree, I agree. So let's just agree to disagree. If you don't like what is being said to you, or you are challenged about what is coming out of your mouth or your mental thought, then you need to prepare yourself to be either discredited or logically corrected. Do we have to disagree with each other all because one person says that you're right and that other person's wrong? So all because someone says that you're right and the other person is wrong makes that person wrong enough to be violently harmed? I don't think it does. So we have to stop the violence. We need to stop being such major assholes to each other. It's really sad, people. It's really sad. Does it make sense for a person to come to you, to have a conversation and say, because you disagree with what I'm saying, I'm going to hurt you for it? Does that make any sense? We as people, as human beings, has lost our way. We've lost our train of thought. We can't seem to get it together. And that is the problem that we're having to this day. Why can't we agree to disagree? Why does everyone need to have that type of attention? Why can't we just be people? Respectable people of society. What is it going to take? What will it take? Is it going to take us being violent in nature, hurting one another, just all because we disagree with each other? Why does it have to go to the extreme and someone loses their life or their life is destroyed or they want to hurt their family for it? Too many people in the world have so many mental breakdowns, mental issues, to where just because you get into a disagreeable conversation, they decide to wipe out your life for it. Sometimes conversations get very heated, and if the conversation is very heated, then that means stop having the conversation. Let the conversation be whatever it is and grow up. It's time for us to be adults again. It's time for us to stop claiming to be adults but thinking like children. As an adult, you put away the childish ways and you grow up. You become someone of an image, a public figure, and an image that all the kids in the neighborhood and the community should be able to look up to for advice. This is our position as adults. We should not be out here as adults thinking like children. The children are the ones that need the guidance. The children are the ones that need the help and the support. Their minds are not molded like ours. Our time has come and it has passed. It's time to stop. It's time to start thinking about the future. About the children that are here now. It's time to start helping the new generation mold themselves into good, strong people, successful people, because you never know who you're guiding and molding, and you never know who you're raising. It's time for people to stop growing up and being so ignorant that they would rather take somebody's life due to a disagreement and feel nothing for it, no remorse. What have we become? I'll tell you. We're savages, beasts, immoral beings. No morals, no respect. We want it our way, not the other way around. We want people to listen to us, respect us, but we can't give enough respect to listen to others. Now, some people are just stubborn, hateful, silly, foolish. If you run into people that are that stubborn, that foolish, that silly, then I suggest you find someone that will listen and someone better to talk to, because this will not happen with that foolish minded person. You won't be able to get through to them. Some people are so far gone that making sense of things is confusing to them. We as people, as adults, we need to be the new elders of this generation. It's time for us to be adults, not children. It's time for us to be more respectful to one another and conversate with one another without having to harm one another over silliness. Why commit harm? All because I don't agree with you. Why hurt me? Why I hurt you? If we disagree, we just disagree. And this is the problem that we're having in the world. People don't like to be disagreed to, because everyone doesn't think like you, people. Everyone doesn't think like you. Be respectable. Be respectable toward each other, and maybe, just maybe, we just might make it. Once again, let's come together. Let's not hurt each other all because we disagree on things, on certain topics, certain situations, certain issues. Let's not think to try to hurt each other or take lives, all because we don't like the fact of who's telling the goddamn truth or who's speaking on the issue. So, I say to all of the people in the world, in the communities, and in your home, let's just agree to disagree. And let's stop resorting to violence just so we can be right. And that is my open. See you in a minute. Second, actually. That's my open. This is TonyRealTheGod Chronicles, bringing you the news and reports and my personal analyzation. Welcome to TonyRealTheGod Chronicles. All right, what's good, everybody, man? It's your boy Tony Real the God, man. Welcome to Tony Real the God Chronicles. I have a good one for y'all. We have a report today that we will be discussing, and I want all of you to be a part of this discussion. I want the conversation to go steady. So let's do this, y'all. Let's do this. Let's do this. Are y'all ready for this discussion? So I have two reports that I will be doing today. Two reports that I will be doing today. Okay. So, as you can see, well, let me stop there. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel TonyRealTheGod Chronicles. All right, y'all, TonyRealTheGod Chronicles, man. If you'd like to support the channel, it's up to you. Hashtag Big Tony Main. Further support, it's up to you. GoFundMe.com/TonyRealTheGod202. It is up to you. All right, people. I really appreciate any and everyone that has come out. Oh, okay. I see you there. All right. Thank you for coming. So, I got a good one for y'all, man. This is, this is a case where a young lady committed a heinous crime. You see right there in the news bar. Right there, people. And, it's not I wouldn't say that it's not as fresh. So this is pretty much last year's report. And I saw it and I was reading it and I was like, man, I have to talk about this story. I have to put this story, on my channel, on my platform, and I have to discuss this. So we're gonna discuss this story. So if y'all are ready to get into it, let's begin. And call-ins will be available on the show. Just not yet. Call-ins start after I've read the report and after I reviewed it and gave it my own personalization, and I will open the phone line and you will be able to call in. So if y'all are ready, let's get started, shall we? Here we go. So as you can see here, Moment Instagram model 23 was arrested for murder after shooting ex-boyfriend 15 times during argument outside his Florida home. Now, how How is it that you argue with somebody and you kill them? I almost forgot to mention, y'all. I will have a bonus clip at the end of the show, so stick around. You don't want to miss it. Now, how do you have an argument with somebody and you decide you want to kill them for it? What sense does that even make? This woman clearly had some sort of issue, whatever they were talking about. Couldn't even come to her senses just to behave herself well enough to just say, okay, brother, whatever it is, okay, and just walk away. She couldn't do that. She had to kill him. She had to shoot him. So whatever transpired in that situation, I don't think it needed to result in her killing him and shooting him 15 times. Oh, she just made sure he was fucking dead. God damn. Did you have to kill him that hard, sister? Well, woman, shit, didn't waste no time, did she? So, she wasted no time taking this man's life. She wasted no time at all. She's a piece of shit. I'm gonna try my best to try to keep it as clean as I can for y'all. Okay? I'm gonna try my best, but y'all know I get to cussing. Alright, so it says here, Karina Corbalin is charged with second-degree murder over the death of Alejandro Coco Sanchez, 28 years old, in Hialeah, Florida. Corbalin, an Instagram model with more than 9,200 followers, allegedly fired 15 shots at Sanchez during an argument outside his home Monday. Sanchez's mother rushed to the scene and confronted Corbalin. And neighbors say the couple had a troubled relationship and were no longer together at the time of the shooting. Wow. So they weren't even together at the time of the shooting. They were no longer together at the time of the shooting. So my question is, what the hell you doing at his damn house? You shouldn't even been there. So, did that brother call her over to his house? I mean, because it sounds fishy. He must have called her over to his house and things went sideways. This is what I'm talking about. This is the type of crap that I be talking about. If you are no longer with someone, y'all were having trouble in your relationship, and you decide to go to someone's house that you are no longer in a relationship with. Maybe they tried to work it out. Maybe they wanted to talk, and it just didn't play out that way. How ridiculous. So we don't know if he called her over there. We don't know if she just popped up. Anything could have transpired. Whatever their situation may have been, there's no telling why she was there. For her to shoot this man dead at his home. Ridiculous. This sorry sack of crap. Let's continue. An Instagram model from Florida has been charged after allegedly shooting her ex-boyfriend. Oh, now they want to say allegedly. Come on, please. 15 times and killing him outside of his Hialeah home this week. Karina Vanessa Corbalin, 23 years old, was seen in news chopper video site sitting on the curb on Monday a short time after allegedly opening fire at 28-year-old Alejandro Sanchez, killing him. Corbin appeared in Miami-Dade County Court on Tuesday to face a charge of second-degree murder with a weapon. Well deserved, people. Yeah, look at this piece of shit sitting on this man's curb. Where the hell she get this damn gun? Where she get this damn gun? This is really sad. This is really ridiculous. Says police responded to a 911 call Monday, arrived at an address in the 5600 block of West 21st Street in Hialeah to find Corbin kneeling over Sanchez in the parking lot. A black Mercedes car at the scene could be seen riddled with bullets. She shot this man in his vehicle in front of his home. What on earth could have been so bad? Now, it says that the neighbors said that they weren't together. But what if they were? What if they were still together, y'all? And she probably caught him with another female. But see, it don't speak about another female in this case. It just says they saw the vehicle riddled with bullets. Sounds like to me this may have been a plot, a scheme, a scam to get back at him because she was pissed off at him. Crazy fucking bitch. Look at her sitting on his curb like she innocent. That's what a lot of women do. They just sit there and play like they just so innocent. Look at this vehicle. Look how she shot this vehicle up. The windshield at that. She was just shooting all wild, no aim whatsoever. She wanted to make sure she got him, just shooting up all the windshield. Shooting up all the goddamn windshield. This is pathetic. Killed this man for reasons we do not know. This is ridiculous, man. Look at this vehicle. Killed this man. So it says here, look at it. Look at her face, y'all. Look at her just stupid face. She looked like she on drugs. It says here, the woman allegedly fired 15 shots with some of the rounds hitting this black Mercedes. Look at her face. Look at her. Look at this fucking common piece of crap criminal. Shot this man in cold blood. She done lost all her goddamn mind. Every bit of it. What runs through the mind of a person to want to kill someone and just take their life? Whatever these two people could have disagreed on, it seems like for her it was enough to kill him for it. Now, I don't know this man. I don't know her. We don't know who this woman and young man is. But whatever they disagreed upon, they could have hashed that shit out and worked it out. She didn't have to fucking kill him. That's what she didn't have to do. Woo, I said I was going to try to keep it clean, y'all. I'm trying my best. I'm going to try to keep it clean. This is a ridiculous woman. A pathetic piece of crap. That's exactly what she is. See, it says right here where she's been charged at. Killed this man. No remorse. You can look at her face and tell, look, she don't look remorseful. Look at her. Like she been crying fake tears. Don't nobody believe that. Because if you really cared about him that much, you wouldn't have shot him. She wouldn't have did it. Look at that. She kneeling over this man's body. See this picture here? That's the gun she used right there. Looks like a Glock. Yeah. With a chrome head. That's the gun she used right there, y'all. Right there, that's the gun. To take this young man's life. All because she mad. And I tell you, man, it seemed like just a lot of women these days, it's like they can be very sensitive creatures. But you mean to tell me we men can make y'all that mad? That mad? Well, you kill us for it. And what would y'all say? Oh well, when you men, instead of just taking on the accountability as a woman would be so quick to just throw a man in there. Well, what about the men? Like, no, we talking about y'all. So see, it says right here that the screenshot is believed to be the weapon used in Sanchez. I'm pretty sure it was the weapon. I'm pretty sure. It looked like it. Yeah, this is her right here, y'all. Oh, Instagram model. I got to say, I mean, hey, she was a bad shit. She was a bad motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, bad bitch right there. She looked good. She looked good. I gotta give her that much. But what she has done made her look real ugly. If y'all know what I mean. Let's keep scrolling down. She has over 9,200 followers on Instagram. I wonder if her Instagram followers are just appalled at the situation. This silly ass woman. This is ridiculous. See, this is stuff I be talking about. You can't even agree to disagree. You can't even talk about nothing anymore. Everything has to be all about death. Somebody always got to die. And this just shows the true nature of us being human beings, how we sit there and tap into our animalistic behavior. Instead of trying to find other ways to resolve a situation, we resort into our animalistic, beastly nature and kill each other. Destroy each other. For what? And it says here the victim's mother, Amy Sanchez, was also at the scene. A neighbor told WSBN she overheard her yelling at Corbelin that she killed her son. Zymaira Antunes told the station Corbelin initially did not realize Sanchez was fatally shot and was heard calling out to him. Wake up! Wake up, Alex. This is what she was saying. So she yelling at him. She yelling at Corbelin that she killed her son. What? She yelling at him. And it says here, Alejandro, known to be his loved ones as Coco, was airlifted to Jackson Memorial Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. On Tuesday, Corbelin, wearing an anti-suicide vest, appeared before Miami-Dade Circuit Judge Mindy Glazer and was ordered to be held without bond. She don't need no damn bond because she killed this man in cold blood. She purposely killed him. That's exactly what she did. And she's sitting here yelling at him. She killed her son. The neighbor told the news that she overheard Corbelin telling Alejandro that she killed her son. So you killed your son and you yelling at him about it as if it was his fault. I mean, what the hell has that got to do with him? You the one committed the fucking crime. What does that have to do with him? Sad, sad, sad. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. They airlifted this man to the Jackson Memorial Hospital. He got there. They tried to revive him and they couldn't. Another young brother, another young man gone. Another young man gone. So here we have the news story here. So let's go ahead and listen in, y'all, and see what the neighbor says. So let's do it. Oh, hold on. I don't want to advertise that. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't want to advertise that.
Okay, Brandon, a man in the hospital after a shooting in Hialeah. Police say the victim was shot by a woman several times. It happened near West... Okay, Brandon, a man in the hospital after a shooting in Hialeah. Police say the victim was shot by a woman several times. It happened near West 58th Street and 21st Avenue today. That man taken to a nearby hospital.
Well, my daughter was hearing the noise first. Bah, 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 bah. Went outside to see what was going to happen, something bad, because it was a loud noise. And then saw Alex running and fell. And then she went there to see him and called his mother.
A neighbor says the two knew each other. Police say that shooter is in custody. A big boss.
Wow. Y'all hear that? Neighbors heard the shootings, heard what was going down. Over there arguing with the young man about her killing her own son, and then she kills him. What could he have possibly said to make her shoot him? So it says here, much of the content on Corbelin's page is dedicated to showcasing her toned physique and an array of skimpy outfits and swimsuits, as y'all can see. Straight model, had a whole career as a model. Now her career is done. Her career is over, y'all. Facts. Committed this stupid ass crime because she wanted to be mad at him. I gotta give it to her. I mean, as a model, she looks like a beautiful woman, but she real ugly now. She real ugly now. This sorry piece of crap. So it says here, Corbelin has been traveling the world and taking photos in exotic locals, including this image snapped in Costa Rica last August. Says here, during the bond hearing, the victim's sobbing mother was given a chance to speak. She took my son's life. This is what his mother, Amy Sanchez, said, referring to the model, referring to the young lady. She shot my son in cold blood. Like I said from the beginning, y'all, cold blood. She deserves to pay for that. And I agree with his mother. She does deserve to pay. Police have not disclosed a possible motive, but neighbors said Corbelin and Sanchez had troubled relationship and were no longer together at the time of the shooting. Boy, I tell you, some nosy neighbors out there, but sometimes it's good to have them. They even knew they wasn't together. And she at this man's house. So it sounds like to me she went to his house to yell at him and talk shit to him about her killing her own damn son. And I guess the conversation went left and she decided to shoot him and kill him for it. Yes, that's exactly what I see right there in the comments. That's exactly what it says, that she went to his home and she was heard yelling at him about her killing her son. Yelling at him about her killing her son. So let me go back up to where that was. See, it says right here. It says a neighbor had told the news that told reporters that she overheard her yelling at Corbelin that she killed her son. She killed her son, not him. She killed her son. And I'm trying to see, why was she yelling at him about that? So, says here, it is said the two had been arguing before the woman allegedly opened fire, shooting Sanchez in the chest. Amy Sanchez wrote in the description of a GoFundMe campaign that Corbelin fired 15 shots at her son, 5 of which struck him. God damn, man, that's fucked up. My God. Alex was an amazing son, uncle, and brother who didn't deserve any of this. This is what his mother had wrote. Alex was funny, charming, goofy, and loved playing with his nieces and just being at home. So these right here are photos posted on Corbelin's Facebook page, last updated in 2016. Show the couple happily posing up together. Corbelin's popular Instagram page boasted more than 9,000 followers, does not feature any photo of her ex-boyfriend. Here we go right here, y'all. That's them. Look at this ridiculous woman. It sounds like to me she ain't want to be broken up no damn more. Sound like to me she thought about it. She thought about it and was like, fuck this, I'm just gonna go over there and blame him. Blame him for what's going on with me. Y'all split up. And it looked like to me like this man wasn't even worried about her. He wasn't worried about this goddamn woman. He wasn't worried about her, period. And she did, and she killed this man. She went over there disturbing him. What the hell is her damn problem? She went over there disturbing this man. Fucking with him, because that's what it sounds like. Crazy motherfucker. And then she in court in front of the judge in a suicide vest to keep her from killing her damn self. She must have tried to kill herself. Don't try to kill yourself now after you done fucked up. You done took somebody's son away. You done took this man away from his family, from all the people that loved him. Don't want to kill yourself now. Don't kill yourself now. Shit. So this is the picture right here. And with this sad piece of crap human in court with a suicide vest on. And right there on the screen, you see where it says where her mother is speaking, she shot my son in cold blood. She deserves to pay for that. She took his life. She deserves to pay for it. That's right. She deserves to pay for every goddamn thing she did. She deserves to go down. Even if a man had done it, I'd say the same damn thing. His ass deserved to go down if it was the other way around. So don't think I'm, biased or anything. I'm not biased. I see it from both sides. Don't take it to where just because I, saying, well, I'm reporting on this woman like I'm biased or something, like I'm a sexist or something. So don't misconcept none of my information. Don't misconcept the way I see things. I'm looking at it as some criminal behavior, criminal actions. Anybody, whether a woman, man, or child, that commits a crime, a heinous crime, deserves to be punished. If that child is old enough to be tried as an adult, deserves to be punished. If that child not old enough to be tried as an adult, but they still did something to where they need to be punished, they need to be punished. Whether it's child, adult, don't matter. Elderly, you can't commit a crime and think it's okay, like you just gonna get away with it. Hell no. You're not getting away with that. Period. So right here, this is a photo of the Judge Mindy Glazer, and the mother. This is his mother. I feel bad for this woman. She lost her baby. This is his mother on the right side of the screen. It's really sad, man. No mother should have to mourn their child. No mother should have to lose their child because fucking little whores out here want to be a fucking whore, want to be a bitch about a situation, and kill a man all because she don't like what came out of his mouth. Because he probably said something that was true, but it came out of his damn mouth, and she didn't like it. She didn't have to kill him for it. That's just ridiculous. She already yelling at him about killing her own son. Now I don't know for sure if she meant killing him like committing murder her own son, or she could have been talking about an abortion. That's probably what it could be, most likely, because it doesn't say anything else about her son in the story, in the report. Maybe he got some other chick pregnant and she found out about it. Maybe she was mad because he probably made her kill her baby, abort her baby, but got some other chick pregnant. It could be so many things that possibly got under this woman's skin for her to be this damn stupid and kill this man. Yeah, this is her picture here, this Instagram model. She's gonna pay for what she did. This is what her mother said. She needs to pay for it. She wants to see Corbin pay for what she did. That's what her mother said right here. Says Amy Sanchez, Alejandro's mother, said through pretty much, she was, sobbing and crying, that she wants to see Corbin and pay for what she did. And she rightfully deserves to be punished for this. This woman right here, she deserves to be punished for her actions. She deserves it. Now this story may have happened last year, y'all. I think it was back in March 2020. So I'm pretty sure by this time this year, she's been convicted, rightfully convicted, and her ass is gonna rot. That's right, she gonna rot. So it says here, y'all, Corbin has a past criminal record that includes an arrest last year for battery on a law enforcement officer and for resisting an officer with violence. So see, she was already reckless. She was already a piece of shit. She was already, a dangerous individual, unproductive citizen of society. She was already a foolish woman. She was already a foolish woman. She don't deserve to be, amongst society. amongst a productive society. You shoot a man 15 times. Neighbors hear you in his yard yelling at him about you killing your son. So we don't know if that's a physical child that she may have said she killed, or, yelling at him about, or maybe she had an abortion and maybe she wanted to go over there to confront him about it because she probably just thought about it and went over there and had an argument with the man. She probably found out he got some other woman pregnant and probably was like, oh, I killed my son, but you got this bitch pregnant. Like, come on, man. These type of women right here, I do not like. Ignorant women, I do not like. You had to kill him, all because of a disagreement, all because of what he might have said to you that you didn't like. And I think it was premeditated. Now that I think about it, y'all, I think it's premeditated. That's what I think. I think it's premeditated. She planned on killing this man, and she had a gun. So yeah, more than likely she came over there with that gun. I'm sure she did. Wasn't his gun, didn't say in the report. Had to have been her gun. So we don't know though, right? So let's just say allegedly, for the sake of my platform, my channel. So it says here, instead it includes a collection of images of the blonde influencer in a variety of skimpy outfits, vacationing in exotic, exotic locals around the globe, including Milan, whatever, Italy, Costa Rica, and French Polynesia. It says the last photo she shared, dated January 13th, shows her taking a shower in a black bikini in Lapis Spa at Fontainebleau, Miami Beach. According to recent tweets, Corbin was enrolled in a nursing school and wrote about her desire to excel at her chosen profession. So she enrolled in nursing school. She doing all this shit, had her whole life ahead of her, and decided to commit one crime that completely just ruined her life. Looks like somebody won't be becoming no damn nurse. And it looks like somebody is no longer an Instagram model. Because of what she has done committing this crime, y'all, that just pretty much cancels out everything positive she's ever tried to do in her life. Because she let whatever it is that was on her mind get to her and destroy her. And she wanted to destroy somebody else along with her. So she chose the closest person that she could think of and went over there and did this heinous ass crime. Just committed this, unforgivable crime. It says Corbin has a criminal record that includes an arrest last year. We've seen that, battery of a law enforcement officer, resisting an officer with violence. The case was closed in October after she completed a pretrial diversion program. Wow, really? So this is another picture here. This young man, his mother, the young man in the middle, and I guess that's his grandmother to the far right. But that's him in the middle, and that's his mother right there on his shoulder to the left. That's his mother to the left in the blue dress, him in the middle, the victim, and I think that may be his grandmother. See, says it right here. Alejandro, known to his loved ones as Coco or Alex. Picture right above with his mother. So see, y'all, women like this Women like this pathetic piece of shit right here. Women like this are ridiculous in nature. I cannot stand women like this. Women like this have a problem mentally. And, and it's not just women with this problem, it's men too. But we're talking about this woman right now. We're not talking about the men. We're talking about this woman and her ignorant behavior. Look at the face of this piece of shit criminal. Look at him. Would you want somebody like this around you? Because see, you have so many people in the world, man, you could be around. You don't know if they're killers. You don't know if they crazy. Because they act so normal. They act so normal. So you don't know. You don't. You don't know, man. Especially with people like this. You don't know. To the photo to the right, you can see what they looked like they were happy at one point in their lives. With each other. It looked like they were happy at one point in their lives. But as you can see, from happiness can go to sadness very quick. What did this man allegedly do or say so horrible to her? She decided to take his life. She's not even looking directly in the camera in her picture to the left. Because she guilty. She knows she fucked up. And this is what I be talking about. How you gonna have an argument and then it leads to death? If it's gonna lead to that, then that means leave. Get on. Go on about your business, man. Why would you wanna kill somebody over an argument? That's really sad. And I actually spoke to someone about another case where this young lady killed her ex-boyfriend and went on Facebook Live and bragged about it. And this woman is also from Florida. And this is actually where that case actually happened. In Florida. Woo! I don't see how people can come to mind to take a life. How can they just come to mind and just take a life? How can you just, think, okay, if this don't go well, I'm just gonna kill this son of a bitch. I mean, who the hell does this woman think she is? Look at her. Sad, scared, nervous, guilty. She's a piece of crap is what she is. She's a piece of dog crap. That's exactly what she is. How do we expect all this to stop if we can't even control what goes on in our damn head? How, y'all? How do we expect this to stop if we can't control what goes on in our minds? It's really sad. Why do people have to die? Why did he have to die? Why? Why did he have to die? Whatever he may have said or done was so bad? Are you serious? Why did he have to die, young lady? You selfish bitch. Why did he have to die? What, because he didn't want you no more? Is that what it is? Huh? Your little bitty baby ass mind piece of crap. He didn't want you no more. He was with somebody else. He just decided to start a family with somebody else and you didn't like it. And then you yelling and arguing with him, allegedly, as the neighbor said, about you killing your own son. So what, you had an abortion? He told you he wasn't ready for no children? He didn't want to start a family with you? Is that what made you come over there and kill him? Because that's what it sounded like. You yelling at him about a child that you could have allegedly, possibly aborted, because it doesn't seem like the child was physical, so it had to have been some sort of abortion. And you just had it in your mind, and it pissed you off, and you just had to go over there and holler at him about it. Look at the face of this piece of shit. Look at this car. Look how she just shot up this young man's car. Shot all through the window. Didn't waste no time. Shot all through the window. She shot at him 15 times. 10 bullets miss him, but 5 hit him, killing him on his way to the hospital. He gets to the hospital and they probably tried to revive him and he didn't come back. He didn't make it. Look at this selfish piece of shit bitch sitting on the curb. Look at this piece of shit bitch sitting on the curb, waiting to go to jail. I'm pretty sure the neighbors were the ones that called the police. Shot this man dead. They heard gunshots. Of course, them neighbors gonna call the police. She didn't run. Wasn't no point of running. Good thing she didn't. She'd have been a fugitive. This is really sad, y'all. The world that we're living in now. I hear about more death than I do life. Lately, it's just been so much occurrence of death. Death, death, death. All is death, man. People are just savages. Coming out of their beastly shells to explode on someone and destroy someone. All because they mad. They're hurting on the inside. They're depressed. Whose fault is that? Whatever part that young man may have played in on your mental dysfunction, it didn't give you the right to kill him for it. He didn't deserve to die for it. This is just sickening to my damn stomach. Sick. Sick. She deserves every goddamn lick of punishment they hand to her. I'm gonna try to find an update on this story, y'all, so I can see what kind of conviction she got. I'm sure she either got life. She either got life or the death penalty. One of the two. It's really sad, man. It's really, really sad, y'all. So, wow. That piece of shit woman. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. We have come to transform ourselves into these type of animals. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Y'all not perfect. We have become such animals now. And we forgot the value of communication. We forgot the value of hashing out a situation in a positive nature. What has happened to us as a people? What has happened to us? Wow. I'll tell you what's fucking happened to us. We've all become monsters. We're tired of working things out. We're tired of being positive and productive. We just want to lash out. That's what's happened to us as a people. That's exactly what's happened. We're lashing out like filthy scoundrel animals, beasts, and we're not valuing life. We're not respecting life. It's not right to value life. I'll say that. Let me turn that around. It's not right to value life, but it's also not right to take life. Even when you don't even have to. What's the sole purpose of it all? I don't see a purpose of taking a life. I can see if you was defending yourself, if someone was trying to kill you and you had no choice but to defend yourself to keep that individual from taking your life. I can see it that way. But just taking a life because a disagreement, that is incorrect. You cannot do that. So that means everybody I disagree with, I should just kill them, huh? That's what I should do? Just kill them because they don't agree with me, because they don't think like me. Just take their fucking life. What kind of crap is that? Oh my God. Okay, y'all. Phone line is open. If you want to call in, do so now and let me know what y'all think about this piece of shit of a woman, of a little girl posing as a woman. Phone line is open. If you want to call in, you can call in. It is up to you. It is up to you. Call in and let me know about what you think about this situation. About this young lady being a fool. Because she is one of the biggest fools that I've heard so far. She is a fool. Excuse me, y'all. And she deserves to be punished for it. So if you're not going to call in, if anyone's going to call. All right. Here we go, y'all. Peace. What's your name and where you calling from?
This is Elaine.
Hi, Elaine.
Hello. I think she should burn in hell. Because, for one, why'd you sit at this man's house in the driveway? You wait for him to come, so you already had this all set what you want to do for him.
Right.
And for two, now she want to play like she crazy. Don't know what's going on. Oh, she knows.
Mm-hmm.
And for three, it's probably what you said. She probably had an abortion and he had got somebody else pregnant and they not together no more. She ain't like that. She wants them to be back together.
Right. Being a bitch.
And I don't She really ran out there crazy when she had the abortion.
Cause see, the neighbor had overheard her yelling at him in the parking lot or near his house, yelling at him about her killing her son. So it couldn't be a physical son. It had to been, more like an abortion. She aborted her baby, and she might have got upset with him about being with some other chick and got her pregnant, gonna start a family with her, and she let it drive her crazy.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, when she got rid of her baby, it already drove her crazy.
Yeah, more than likely.
And that just made it worse.
Add it to the fire.
Yeah, she ain't got that damn live, but it would go take his wife or whoever else. And then after she did, she felt like it wasn't nothing.
Sitting there in the picture I showed, her looking all sad and guilty and look like she been crying a little bit. That don't make a difference.
She was aiming for him because she shot all in the windshield.
Yeah. 15 times. 10 bullets miss him, but 5 hit him and killed him.
Yeah.
And that man didn't even look like, it don't even look like this man. I mean, he doesn't look like, you don't know what people, you know what I'm saying? There's no telling what went on between them, before this happened. You know what I'm saying? But whatever happened between them didn't have to happen, because why is it that he had to die for it?
Yeah.
That's a big question.
I guess if she couldn't have nobody to it.
That's just a sign of obsession and just selfishness and just a piece of shit human being. That's what it is. Savage is what she was. Savage.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I appreciate you calling in. We're gonna move on.
Yes, sir. I'm still watching.
All right. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. And like I said, y'all, she is going to get the justice she well deserves. So y'all stick around. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next story. This is really, really sad, y'all. Really, really sad. So she's gonna get what she deserves, y'all. She is right where she needs to be. In jail, in prison. She did it to herself. Ruined her own life. She did it to herself. Okay, y'all. We pretty much through with her. That bitch is gone. Her life's over. Let's go to the next story. Okay, y'all. So the next story, we are going to head over to social media. BBC News announced that Facebook is accused of allowing sexist job advertisement. How many of y'all use Facebook? I use Facebook. My mom, my sister, my brothers, my friends. We all use Facebook. There's been so much controversy about Facebook and its privacy policies that obviously Mark Zuckerberg is looking to renew a little bit of information, if you know what I mean. So hopefully in the story we get to, speak about that. Because every time something about Facebook comes up, Mark takes the heat. I don't know why Mark always getting in all this type of trouble. But I remember when I read a report that how he had made a deal with the Chinese government. So I don't know how y'all do on this political social media, but we're about to get into it, y'all. So yeah. Facebook accused of allowing sexist job advertising. So we're going to change this title here because we pretty much through talking about that fucking whore. I know I said I was going to try my best to keep it clean for y'all, and I did. But somebody like that deserves whatever the fuck she gonna get. Alright, so let's go ahead and go on to the next story. Let me go ahead and fix this for y'all real quick. Get my header looking good. Get it in place. Alright. So if y'all ready for the next story, let's go ahead and get to the next story. So stick around for the bonus clip. You don't want to miss it, y'all. You don't want to miss it. Alright. Here we go. Facebook accused of allowing sexist job advertising. Such a biased ass issue, isn't it? Here we go. So let me tone this down some, y'all. Let me just tone this down some because I want y'all to be able to see the title. So y'all can see what this says here. I want y'all to be able to see this. I want y'all to be able to see this. There we go. All right. Let's get to the story at hand now. So Facebook accused of allowing sexist job advertising. So let's read. Facebook has been accused of breaking equality law in the way it handles job adverts. Campaigning group Global Witness said it failed to prevent discrimination targeting of ads, and its algorithm was based in choosing who would see them. And it said here, in an experiment, almost all Facebook users shown adverts for mechanics were men, while ads for nurses were seen almost exclusively by women. So pretty much they post stuff only, it's pretty much for men to see and for women to see. Facebook says its system shows people ads that may be most interested in. Global Witness submitted 2 job ads for approval, asking Facebook not to show. One to women, the other to anyone over the age of 55. Oh, that's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. And it says here, and the social media giant approved both ads for publication. Wow, no wonder they in so much shit. Although it did ask the organization to tick a box saying it would not discriminate against these groups. Global Witness pulled the adverts before they were published. So Facebook said our system takes into account different kinds of information to try and preserve people's ads they will be most interested in, and we are reviewing the findings within this report. Really? That's what y'all doing? So it says here, in 2019, a legal case was brought in the U.S. over house-related adverts on Facebook. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development alleged discrimination on the basis of ethnicity. The social network has since agreed it would not allow discriminatory ads of this kind in the United States and Canada. Exactly. They can't discriminate. It can't be discriminated. See, that's what I've been talking about. And then what a lot of people has told me, man, that Facebook shows a sort of a favoritism, and so does Instagram. And there's always some sort of stereotyping or discrimination or some sort of biased action toward, all races of people. Facebook is nothing but a social media platform to divide the masses. That's what it is. Social media is used to divide the masses, y'all. Social media, period. Social media was created just to see how humans interact on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, we are all test subjects. We are all lab rats, y'all, whether you want to believe it or not. It says here, and it says it is exploring extending the limits on the targeting of job, housing, and credit ads to other countries. The fact that it is possible to do this on Facebook in the UK is particularly shocking. Naomi Hurst, who led Global Witnesses investigations, but the campaign group is even more concerned by what it found out about how Facebook's system handled ads for which the recruiter did not specify a target audience. Look at this right here. Look at this photo. She may be Korean American, Japanese American, Chinese American, or something like that. Because see, I've witnessed a lot of ads on Facebook that are very biased, are very sexist. I've always wanted to say something about that when it came to social media. But for some odd reason, a friend of mine was like, nah, man, don't say nothing about that. But now, I'm going to say something about it. Because everybody that has witnessed this type of behavior on social media has come forward and made an issue about this and spoke about this. Because why create a social platform where you will divide the masses, pit people against each other, use biased ads and sexist ads to result into making everybody think that there is a difference between one sex and the other. Now, as a man, the opposite sex for a man is a woman. The opposite sex for a woman is a man. But they put up all this shit on social media, purposely letting you know who they choose or the type of person they want to promote or the type of crowd or group they want to see. Like, this is ridiculous because it says here, Global Witness submitted to job ads for approval, asking Facebook not to show one ad to women and don't show the other one to people over age 55, to anyone over 55. What kind of shit is that? So now we have specific ads that can only be showed, to specific people. That's sexist and biased as hell. If that's not division, I don't know what is. So pretty much we can't all watch. We can't all see. And if you notice, when you create a Facebook account, it always asks for your information. Your birthday, your phone number, your email. You gotta put a picture. It's nothing but metadata, y'all. Social media is collecting information, y'all. That's what social media is doing. So it says here, the fact that it is possible to do this. Okay, well, we read that part. My bad, y'all. Let's go down here. Nursery nurses. That's where we at. Global Witness created 4 job ads linked to real vaccines on the Indeed.com platform for nursery nurses, pilots, mechanics, and psychologists. The group specified only the ad should be seen by UK adults. Really? So these ads can't be seen by American or any other country. It's just specifically created for the UK. What the hell? A platform, an ad created that was linked to real vaccines. An ad created for job ads linked to real vaccines can only be shown for people in the UK. You see what I mean by the specifics, people? This is what I mean by the specifics. They only created things specifically for a certain branch or group, not for everyone. Social media platform was never for everybody. Because if you notice, when you look on your platform, when you look on your Facebook page, you notice you always get things related into either of your nature or of your people or whatever your interest may be. You never get any information outside of what your interests are. Have y'all ever noticed that about Facebook? About social media, period? It's all metadata. They've created this algorithm to target those of their own interests. And everybody that is on social media, they're thinking that, oh, this is cool, this is what's up, but not even realizing that your information is being collected. They're pretty much figuring us out. They're watching us like fucking dogs, like lab rats, and sitting here as if we're, you know what I'm saying, as if we don't, you know, as if they have no conscience. They won't even share information outside of America. Everything is all American. The only time you can hear about Facebook, about the UK, is if you go online, like I am now. You're not going to see it on your page. That's what you're not going to see. And I've always knew it was something fishy about social media, because I've noticed I always see social media, I always see pages and information on social media that's only based in America. You rarely see, and I'll say this, you rarely see any information based outside of America far as social media on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, anywhere. So it says here that meant that it was entirely up to Facebook's algorithm to decide who to show the ads to. And I just got to talk about that, y'all. You see what I mean? I'm on point with my shit. I'm on point. I just said that. I just said that Facebook is pretty much targeting specific groups. Like I just said that. I just said, you know what I'm saying, something very similar to what was just read. Pretty much the same thing. It says, and what it decided appears to us to be downright sexist, and that is so fucking true. Targeting specific groups of people, targeting specific countries, and giving them a whole base different platform for social media. Are you fucking serious? I thought the social media was created for everybody. I thought everybody was going to be able to interact with each other. But how you have a platform, Facebook itself, that has different social media outlets, but it's still Facebook, but specific outlets that only specific groups of people or countries can access. So it says here, she said that it is downright sexist of the people shown an ad for. So let me just read that again. That meant that it says, that meant, matter of fact, y'all look, let me just read the whole thing again. That way we can stay on track. Global Witness created 4 job ads linked to real vaccines on the Indeed.com platform for nursery nurses, pilots, mechanics, and psychologists. The group specified only the ads should be seen by UK adults. That meant that it was entirely up to Facebook's algorithm to decide who to show the ads to. This is what Ms. Hurst said. And what is decided appears to us to be downright sexist of the people shown an ad for. Mechanics, 96% were men. Nursery nurses, 95% were female. Airline pilots, 75% were men. Psychologists, 77% were women. They're specifically targeting the male and the female with these different ads, these different platforms. That's crazy. Mechanic ads are being shown only to males, not females. Nursery nurses are only being shown to females, not males. Airline pilots are being showed to men, not females. Psychologists are only being shown. All these ads are only being shown. To whether it be man or woman. Mechanic ads only men. Nursery nurses ads only to the females. Airline pilots ads only to the men. Psychologist ads only to the women. But last time I checked, mechanics, women can be mechanics, men can be nurses, women can be airline pilots, men can be psychologists. So yes, this is very sexist and biased, indeed. It's biased on both ends. I'm pretty sure that maybe y'all don't get that, but hey, it is what it is. It says here, the algorithm is designed to ensure as many people as possible click on the ads, but Global Witness says it is perpetuating and even amplifying biases. See, I just said that. Oh my God, I'm on my shit. I just said that, y'all. I just fucking said that, man. I'm sorry, I'm a motherfucking beast with this shit. I just said that, y'all. Did I not? I just said that, y'all. I just said that this shit was biased in nature. I just said that it was agreed upon to be sexist and it's biased. I just said that, man. I'm on my shit with this. I'm on my shit. So can nobody say I don't understand or understand what the hell I'm reading or know what I'm talking about? I'm there, baby. Get where I'm at. Fuck with me. Let's continue. We're going to read this again. The algorithm is designed to ensure as many people as possible click on the ads, but Global Witness says it is perpetuating and even amplifying bias already built into recruitment. Wow. Biases already built into recruitment. Previously, for example, jobs for mechanics may have been advertised in magazines aimed at men. Of course. They create magazines for men only. Same thing for women. That's just like Oprah. She got that damn old magazine and shit. I've read one of her magazines. And in that magazine, there is mostly things in there for women. There's not too much on men in there, period. There's probably maybe 2 to 5% about men. Other than that, there's over 98% to 90% all about the woman in her magazine. The target is the woman. Not both sexes, but the target is the woman. Not both man and woman, just the woman. And see, this is how they're shaping our minds, y'all. This is how they're confusing the masses. This is how they're dividing us. They're using social media. This is why we're so divided, y'all. Come on, think about it. Think about it. So it says here, the difference here by Ms. Hurst is that if you are a woman looking for a job as a mechanic, you could just as easily go to a shop and buy that magazine as your male peer. True. It's just simply not true online. It is not. Exactly. So we got here discriminatory practices. Global Witnesses asked Barista Scona, Jolly QC, to examine its evidence. And in a submission to the UK Equality and Human Rights Commission, she wrote, Facebook's system itself may and does appear to lead to discriminatory outcomes. Of course it does. I've been knowing that Facebook is has a lot of discrimination. Has a lot of bias and sexist nature. I mean, it's quite simple if you're actually looking at it the right way. It only targets the interests of those that it wants to have the information, and targets the interests of those that don't get the same information as others. It's collecting data. Facebook, social media, period, has become one hell of a goddamn disaster. And we're all a part of it. We're all lab rats. Why doesn't Mark Zuckerberg have a Facebook account? Think about that, y'all. And if he does, he's not in control of it. It's not his information on it. I guarantee you it's not. Says here, Global Witness has also contracted the information commissioner about what it describes as the discriminatory practices resulting from the way Facebook processes data for job adverts. And I just said they're collecting data. It's metadata. I just said that. Wow. On my shit. Fuck with me. So it says here, Ravi Neek, a data rights lawyer acting for Global Witness, said its concern was Facebook's advertising mechanism might lead to the social network's customers breaching quality laws. It does. Yes, it does. They are breaching like a motherfucker. And this is also on our privacy as well. This is also on our privacy. That is massively consequential because Facebook's entire business model is advertising, and if that business model results in discriminatory practices, that undermines the ability of Facebook to operate properly in this country. It's unable to operate properly any damn way. That's what it seemed to me. That's exactly what it is. You know? Woo! Tell y'all now, man. The thing about Facebook is thing about social media, period, y'all, I just can't say Facebook because all these other social media platforms do the same thing. They're all in cahoots together with the biased nature and sexist accusation. They're all in cahoots with this shit. I wouldn't blame anybody for accusing all the rest of the platforms as well. Because all these other platforms, when you put your information in, it collects all of your data, contains it as metadata, meaning they can read exactly who the hell you are, can tell you exactly the type of person and who you are. All your information. And I believe that one of the reports that I've actually seen was when they had Mark Zuckerberg in front of Congress talking about they had him they had him in front of Congress explaining the situation that was going on with Facebook when it came to the privacy policies and information collection, the data and all that shit. I mean, I'm sorry, but Mark, he completely blew it. This piece of shit suit wearing asshole completely blew it. He did. He completely blew it. So my question to you people, will you stay using social media after this information? Or will you try to use social media continuously and just be careful or be more careful? Or will you leave social media right now, delete your profile and all that, and go on about your business? But I'm going to tell you right now, you can delete your account if they already have collected all the metadata and information that they need on you. So you can delete it all you want. Because the minute you create the account, they collect all the data. So it doesn't matter. All your posts, all your statuses, everything that you express on social media platforms are collected as metadata. Everything. So they pretty much know everything about us. What will you do about this? What will you do about finding out now about this information? How does this information make you feel? What you want to say about it? What's your next steps to protect yourself from social media? Remember, social media is a machine built to see how people interact with each other and the world on a daily basis. It's like a fucking movie to them. They sitting back fat asses with their cigars and laughing like a motherfucker, watching us. Man, they just love playing God, man. All these billion-dollar organizations just love playing God. Just completely. So I don't know if anyone want to call in and talk about this, but I will open the phone line. And if you want to call in, the number's right here on the screen to tell me what you think and how you feel about all this. Call in now. Call in now. If not, I will continue on with the show and I'll go ahead and play the bonus clip. And after that, I'll give my final thought and final word and we'll be out of here. So I'll wait about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So it's 8:39. I'll wait about 8:41 to see if anyone want to call in and talk about this. Let me know how they feel about this. And until that, I'll keep throwing up what I think. Keep talking to y'all. So kind of ridiculous how you find out about something that you use so well every day of your life, putting all of your information online. Kind of strange now. You know what they're doing. Why they collect the information. Why they do what they do. As far as the data. Information is the most powerful thing on the planet. They know it. Not skill. Information. I tell my kids all the time, knowledge is power. Not fighting, not being the best fighter or the best shooter. Now, it's about what you know. That is the most powerful thing on the planet. Information is power. Not physical skill or physical violence or weapons. Information. I tell my kids all the time. You know, when kids are young, they always tend to, think that, a fight this and this person got beat up or this. They don't even realize that just shows how weak you are. That's just the stupidity, of some children, because they're still learning what real power looks like. They're still learning, about life and the motion and all that stuff. But as they grow, they will see that information, that knowledge is the most powerful thing in the world. Not fighting skills or how good you can shoot. One day, my children will see information is power. Not fighting, not shooting, not drugs, not hanging out, running your mouth to people, talking shit. No. Information. Knowledge. You don't realize it's the things that you know and the things that you can put into your mind will get you so far. I'm gonna stop it there. I don't want to get too far into it. Alright, so it's 8:42 on my end. Okay, so nobody's called in. Let's just go on with the bonus footage. We're gonna go ahead and go in with the bonus footage. And I will give my final thoughts. And we'll get out of here, y'all. I see you don't do nothing on that, so you just gonna keep it. Okay, do your thing. Alright, so I have some bonus footage here. Okay, and it's by this brother named David J. Harris Jr. I've been watching this guy for a little while, and I can tell you like this. This guy goes in. He goes in on Democrats. I'm not gonna say he doesn't like Democrats, but he go in on they silly, sick asses. He says things about the Republicans as well. So hey, nobody's safe, but he really goes in on these goddamn Democrats. And he is he's a podcast personality brother. Has his own podcast. He's on Facebook. He's on other platforms, and he's a very intelligent brother, and he has a message for us today dealing with the COVID vaccination, the COVID-19 vaccine pandemic issue, and other information. So y'all sit back, enjoy the bonus clip of David J. Harris Jr. I love this brother. He's very informative. So y'all sit back, enjoy, grab you a snack, get you something to drink, and enjoy the clip. Here we go. Bonus clip. Let's get it. Be back. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do, y'all. Before we even start the clip, because see, this is already just looking horrible as hell to me. I'm going to remove this, and then I'm going to re-add it, y'all. That way, it'll look better. Now, there we go. See that? Look at that. That looks great. Okay, so hold on. Let me. I'm gonna have to hold on, y'all, because I don't want to have all that stuff in there. Yeah, I want to kind of like keep this. And the video is about 13 minutes. So, and this video goes out to all you pieces of shit that voted for Joe Biden when you should have left Trump in the White House. This goes out to all you pieces of shit that voted for Joe Biden. You dumb fuckers. Don't vote for that piece of shit. Listen up, people. Here we go. It's about 13 minutes. Enjoy. Bonus clip. David J. Harris Jr. about the COVID vaccine and Joe Biden being a dick. Let's go. And other news. You'll hear it.
So my wife and I just got to Washington, D.C. For those of you that have been to D.C., maybe you'll know exactly where I'm at right now. We are at the Trump Hotel. And while we were on the plane coming out here, the news broke that Joe Biden has issued another mandate. A mandate that is going to impact over 100 million Americans. A mandate that I believe full-heartedly is unconstitutional. It is tyrannical. And it is not something that we should take lightly. Friends, I shared on my show yesterday. That's why I'm not bringing you a normal show from my studio. Again, I'm in the Trump Hotel in Washington, D.C. We have an amazing event coming up for the 10th and September 11th, the 20-year anniversary of September 11th. And I posted yesterday and I shared yesterday some of the other nations, some of the other countries around the world that are pushing for mandatory jabs. I'm going to try to not get taken off here, but they're pushing for mandatory jabs. And I said yesterday on my show, I said, we all better wake up and understand what is coming down the pipe. Jen Psaki said yesterday, Biden's going to put some new things in place. So now we hear that all companies with 100 employees or more must mandate that you inject yourself with something that is still an experiment. Are you kidding me? What is this current administration doing? What are they thinking? I'm going to tell you exactly what they're thinking. The only reason, friends, the only reason that Joe Biden is pushing this right now is because we, the people, have taken it for a year and a half. 15 days to slow the spread while they were figuring out. I can understand that. When they're trying to figure out what the heck is this virus, what's it going to do, how does it work, how can we stop it? Okay, sure. Let's make some adjustments. Let's see and figure it out. Then it turned into months. Then it turned into more restrictions. Then it turned into wearing a mask every single place you go. And there's still nothing to prove that wearing a mask on your face does anything. It actually does more harm if you really look at it. But we, the people, have been allowing them to take our freedoms from us little by little by little. And we've just taken it. My question to you is, are you ready to not take it anymore? And I understand this is going to be hard because a lot of you are going to have businesses. You already do. I get the messages from people in school, from the universities, from nurses, doctors, hospitals, mandating it, individuals with all kinds of different employment, and those working for the government with federal jobs. I get messages nonstop from people saying, what do I do? Friends, I'm telling you, now is not the time to buckle. Now is not the time to cave. Now is the time to say, you know what, on this hill, I'm going to die. On this hill right here, I'm not going to give up my freedom. I refuse to bow to this system that Joe Biden is trying to put in place where they can track us and keep us from buying or selling anything unless we've taken the jab. That's what we all need to do. Because it's not, you think he's just going to stop? You think Joe's just going to, if we just say, okay, we're going to go along with it, we're going to have to just do it because they're mandating it. You think it's going to stop there? Look at Australia. Tracking and tracing. They want to track your every movement in Australia, which is bought and paid for by China. Look it up. They want to track and trace your every movement to make sure they know what's going on with every single person. Friends, this is unconstitutional. This is against the very foundation and fabric of who we are as Americans. American lives matter. Guess what? Our lives, I firmly believe our lives do not matter one iota. Our individual liberties, Joe Biden said it today. He said it's not about your freedom or your decision to choose. He said it. It's not about your freedom. We have a president on paper right now that just told you you don't get to choose. It's not about you and it's not about your freedom. And they're going to continue to push this fear-mongering. They're going to continue to push it everywhere just to see if you will comply. If we comply, friends, we will be Australia in a matter of months. If you're not awake to what is happening globally, there is a global reset. They've been talking about the Great Reset for months, for years. If you actually look up 2030, Agenda 2030, for years they've been talking about this. This is the prime example. Maybe it was a test to find out how much of our freedoms we would willingly give up. And so many, it is so insane to me how many Americans, how many elites. You got Jimmy Kimmel talking about people that haven't gotten the jab shouldn't be allowed to go into a hospital because they can infect other people. Are you kidding me? We have elites right now that are pitting Americans, and they're getting Americans that go to these shows, that listen to these people, and he's not the only one. The elites right now of Hollywood, the entertainment industry, the athletic industry, sports, and all these big juggernaut corporations. They are pushing a narrative right now in people's minds to believe it's okay if those of us that choose not to get the jab die. Are you kidding me? Isn't that what they went through in Germany? That's straight Hitler stuff, friends. That's what Hitler and the Nazis, that's what they did. They programmed the people to make them believe that it was better if these Jews were gone. They needed to be separated from them. It's the same evil, friends. It's the exact same evil that is working to divide our country right now, and that evil wants to take over this country, and we are the last great hope for the world. If the light goes out in the United States of America, so goes the rest of the world. So I'm asking you, I'm imploring you, I am challenging you. I know it's going to be hard for so many of you. You're like, if I don't have a job, how am I going to live? How am I going to feed my family? How am I going to provide for my kids? I can't give you that answer. All I can tell you is, if you comply right now, you better be willing to comply all the way to, call it the gas chamber, call it whatever you want, but you better be willing to comply all the way, because they will not stop taking every last bit of freedom you have until you are 100% a slave to the system, a slave to them, and when they have all the power, there's no future for the next generations. This right here, friends, what is happening right now is the hill that every single one of us need to be willing to stand up, do everything we can, ignite a passion in our family and our friends, unite together and make sure we say, you know what, I'm not doing it, I'm not complying, I'm not bowing to this system that is trying to track and trace everything I do, force me to inject myself with something that's experimental just so that I can feed my family. We can't do it, friends. We absolutely cannot do it. We've got to hold on. I still believe. I believe I'm so good that I'm so glad that I have faith in God. Because without faith in God and believing that He's got a plan, I don't know what people would do right now. I really don't. I don't know what people would do that have their eyes open to see this massive push globally to turn us all just into numbers, turn us all into mice, turn us all into slaves, part of their system. I don't know what a person would do. I'm glad that I have faith, and I know so many of you out there do as well. We've got to keep our faith up, our hope up. We've got to unite together. We've got to believe that even this, we've got to believe and pray that even this, God will turn it around for our country's good. It reminds me of the promise. The Bible is a book of promises. This is biblical stuff here. I told you. Written about thousands of years ago. Thousands of years ago. Think of this. It was written that in the last days, you wouldn't be able to buy or sell anything without some certain mark. Where in the world would you? We've never been in a place like this before. We've never been in a place, in a moment in history like this before, where the entire world, it seems, is pushing us all to where you can't do anything. Buy, sell, shop, go to the bank. Governor of Nigeria said you can't even go to the bank unless you've gotten it. I'm not saying the jab is the mark. All I'm saying is it is leading us to that system. So you got to pray. You got to unite. You got to make sure that you wake up as many people as possible to understand what is taking place right now. And you've got to be willing to say no. I'm going to believe that God will open up a door. I'm going to believe that people will start to bind together, start to work together. We'll have to work together to make sure that people are fed, to make sure that people are getting their bills paid. Something will happen. I'll help lead that myself to make sure that we connect enough people that say, you know what, I'm refusing this, and I'm putting my life and my family on the line. We'll all come together to make sure that people make it through it. But right now, friends, I'm imploring you, do not bow to this king-type statue, this Baal, if you will. Do not bow to this mandate that this evil man Biden is trying to put on all of us. Because if we do, it will not stop. It absolutely will not stop. So I'm furious, but I'm hopeful that enough people out there are going to say, you know what? I can't do it. I've got to have faith that something good's going to happen, something good's going to come, and then communicate with other like-minded friends, family, communicate, get in groups, talk to people that believe like you, that are passionate about your own individual liberties. And just know that something good will come. I absolutely believe that something good will come. I shared earlier, I was on a conference call with Donald Trump, and I'll be interviewing him in a few weeks. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be an absolute amazing thing. One thing I can tell you for certain is he is not for these mandates. He is for our individual liberties. Hopefully this is waking up the people that did vote for Biden. I don't believe he got the 81 million votes that they're trying to say that he did, but let me please also say something that I think the enemy is already trying to do. There is an enemy that seeks to work to divide us. Divide us from our friends, divide us from our family, divide us as neighbors, and he wins if we do that. If you have friends or family that are waking up and saying, this is just total crazy, this is bat crap crazy, this is bat crap crazy, I did not vote for this, don't harp on them. Don't throw it in their face. We need as many people on our side, the right side of history right now as possible. We need to welcome them in, then we need to wake them up, educate them, answer their questions, and make sure that they know, what we're fighting for. We need as many people banded together as possible right now. So please share this if you haven't already. Hopefully one of your family members or friends will see this and say, yeah, this isn't right. To have Americans pitted against other Americans just because they chose for a virus that people have over a 98% survival rate for. Are you kidding me? It's not right. What these elites are saying, what these guys in Hollywood are saying, what these actors, what these professional sports people are saying, the ones that are out there promoting, mandating the jab, you gotta know, they don't care about us. We're peasants to them. So please share this. Hopefully this wakes up as many of your family or friends as possible. And stay tuned. This is only on Facebook right now. I'll post this on YouTube. And then I'll get it on my podcast as well. But make sure you're subscribed to the David J. Harris Jr. podcast. And subscribe to my Rumble channel. If something happens to me here on Facebook, you can find me at Rumble/David. Follow me there. Stay close. Stay tuned. And stay prayed up, guys. God bless you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Wow. Did y'all hear that? Care about your freedom, people. This is about our freedom. And I've talked to my friends and my family about this COVID shit, and you know what I'm saying, and these factions of trying to divide us and put us back into modern slavery for years. They're trying to take away our liberty. They're trying to take away everything that makes us human. Joe Biden is an evil piece of shit. If you've missed the video, just play this video back when it's over and you can see the video, because I'm not going to replay the whole 13 minutes. But this man, David J. Harris Jr. is so on point with this information. We need to wake up, people. Joe Biden was never for the people. He is a liar. We should have kept Trump in office, because Trump is against all of this shit that these elites and these head honchos in Hollywood, these people that's ahead of the sports agencies and companies, these TV moguls, all of these sons of bitches, Trump is against. He's against the elites. He's against the globalists. He's trying to stop them. And a lot of y'all are sitting here upset with Joe Biden, with Trump, because y'all heard about, oh, he's a terrorist, he's evil, he's this, he's that. Trump was trying to stop the globalists. Who do you think the globalists are? The elites and all the motherfuckers that are in charge of the world. The deep state. And you said right, you hear at the end of the video, he said if something happens to him on Facebook, you can reach him on another platform. But that was pretty much, you know, saying a subliminal message. Because he knows that it's going to take great sacrifice just by delivering this message. This brother here is on top of it. And this is what I mean, that we cannot be afraid to make sacrifice to give the truth to the people. Do not let Joe Biden win. Do not let Joe Biden win. Do not give him the opportunity to make you take something that's pretty much a therapeutic, an experiment. That's not even, you know, that's not even helping people. It's doing more killing people. There has been more deaths with this vaccine than it has been non-deaths. Tell me I'm wrong. Do your research. Over a virus that has a 98% survival rate. How is it that this virus is so evil, so cold, but it has a 98% survival rate? It's all radiation poisoning, y'all. Get it through your damn head. It's radiation poisoning. I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see the COVID symptoms, right? And I want you to compare them to the radiation symptoms. Contact with radiation symptoms. And you will see that there is a comparison. When they started the 5G issue, all of a sudden we had a pandemic. Think about it, people. All of a sudden there was a pandemic? Really? Are you fucking serious? All of a sudden there was a pandemic, and the minute they raised the 5G above where it should have been, all of a sudden we have a global pandemic. And then it was said that someone from China was sent from China to spread the disease. I won't get too deep into that. But all these people are thinking that this COVID, this virus exists, and it is non-existing, people. It's a cover-up. And it has a lot to do with the elites. It has a lot to do with the globalists. It has a lot to do with the 10 most powerful families in the world. Y'all don't think. Y'all keep thinking this shit is real. Y'all keep thinking this shit, oh, it's a virus. Think about it. How is it that the minute that they started the 5G networking project, we come into a pandemic where the entire world was shut down? Our freedom was taken away for nearly a year. We couldn't walk. We couldn't go to work. We couldn't shop. We couldn't do a damn thing, not even drive. We were on mandated curfew. They mandated us to wear masks. And what's safe about wearing a mask? All of that shit that you're breathing in and out of your mouth and your nose is carbon monoxide. You're not supposed to breathe that shit back in with a mask. Public transportation all over the country has been federally mandated for you to wear a mask on public transportation. And if not, you will not receive services. You can't go into certain places without wearing a mask, all because of this virus, this so-called virus. Have you all lost your goddamn mind? Y'all really think this exists? Oh, it's proof that it exists. This said it. It's bullshit. Know a smoke screen when you fucking see it. Know a smoke screen when you see it. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Know a smoke screen when you see it. If I had a goddamn dollar for every time a person told me something was fucking real, I'd be a rich motherfucker. Excuse the cursing, y'all. It's bullshit. This vaccine, matter of fact, if you notice, every candidate or every public government official that has taken the vaccine publicly, haven't you noticed when they take the vaccine, haven't you noticed that it's clear in the needle, in the syringe? And they got this look on their face like robots, or like they nervous, or like they have come in a form of fucking wolves. And I ain't talking about no Christian shit. I ain't with that Christian shit. I don't believe in none of that shit. But I will tell you, they have come in a form of wolves, sharks. They want you to believe that there is a virus out there killing thousands, millions of people. And there has been an agenda for a very long time. And he said in his video, if you pull up some information called, called Action 2030, it's some information about a process that they will develop by 2030. And it's pretty much pertaining information on how they will try to succeed to take away our freedom. And so many foolish people are actually allowing this to happen to them and their families. When are y'all going to wake up? When are you going to wake up? I see you right there. You say, I knew it. That's why they want us to take the shot, is to keep up with us, to be in control. Yes. If you notice, everyone that has taken the vaccine, for some reason they can put a spoon on their shoulder, and it'll stick there like a magnet. And I told a friend of mine that, he took the COVID shot. And I said, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? Why would you play their game? His reasons for it, because he wanted to keep something that he didn't want to lose. Even after we had discussed all the things that we knew about the COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic was created to divide and enslave the people, the masses. Around that time, nearly a year, when we all had to stay in our homes and the world was shut down, that was a test, y'all. It was a test. And let me go back a little bit. I see here what you say in the comments. That's why I don't put my business on there. I just push like. Okay, well, let me just say something to you on that. It's not about what you post. Don't be confused on that. It's about when you create the account and you put your birthday, your phone number, your email, just to create the account, your photo. That's all they need to gain the data and the metadata on the social media platform. So don't confuse what I say. I'm just letting you know they don't need what you post. But what you post is just to see your interactions with society, with the world. But as far as your information, your personal information, that comes with you creating the account, which requires personal information. That's what I mean on data and getting into your business in the metadata. That's what I mean. So back to what I was saying. We have a right to our freedom, y'all. This man, David Harris Jr., has been on top of this for a very long time, and it's time we start waking up. People are afraid to speak on this, but not David, not me, and not a lot of other people that I know that will speak on this, because it needs to be spoken about. We need to fight for our freedom. Stand up for what we believe in. We cannot allow them to destroy us, to take us captive, to enslave us with these mandates, mandate after mandate. They're trying to make this shit federal all over, trying to mandate us to get vaccinated. There was just a report on the news where you had vaccinated people and anti-vaccinated people that were against the vaccination and decided not to get it, were all in the middle of the street and field, all fighting one another. A huge crowd. Police couldn't even get it under control. It was so many people. You have people that have become slaves to this notion of believing that the vaccination is here to help you. The vaccination is nothing but a goddamn, what's the word, y'all? I can't even think of the word. The vaccination is nothing but a tracking device. It's nothing but a tracker. When that shit goes into your body, your ass light up like a Christmas tree from the satellite. It just raises the signal so they can keep a proper head count. This pandemic was nothing but an excuse to control the population, to kill off as many as they can. A third of the world, as it says in their legendary book, their legendary agenda. A third of the world must be destroyed to gain access to controlling the population and start a new world order. And the information that he said about this 2030 agenda is when they plan on finally initiating this agenda. They actually plan to prevail. I see it's a chip in it. It's all kinds of shit in it. And people say nanotechnology. Let me tell you something. If you don't believe nanotechnology exists, it's something wrong with y'all. It really is. Nanotechnology does exist. Only reason why you sit here like a damn fool hiding about it don't exist is because you know nothing about it. Why don't you do your studies and research on nanotechnology? And you may get back some shit that is still in trials, it's still in configuration, it's still in studies. No, it's not. They've been perfected that damn shit. They're not going to tell the world they have nanotechnology. They're not going to tell the world about how all of this shit is a smoke screen. They put up the smoke screen to keep you from knowing the truth. This COVID shit is fake, and that's what I believe, and that's what the hell I know, because I know a smoke screen when I see it. Just like that doctor that was on the news around the time when the pandemic happened. It was a black doctor. I think she was either African or Jamaican. And she kept telling people, you don't need a vaccine. You don't need a shot. All you need is certain types of liquefied medications that'll protect your body and protect your immune system. You don't need no damn vaccination. You don't need none of that. I forgot what it's called, so I guess I might have to do another part to this, so that I can talk about that, do a show on this. And I especially told the people that I loved not to take the vaccination. I told them, I said, nah, man, don't take that. Don't take that shit. I couldn't even keep my best friend from taking it. And he took it. And this is not to put you out there, brother, so don't take it personal. Relax, bro. Relax. So, all I'll say is this, y'all. Protect yourselves. Let Joe Biden know that we will not stand for this. We will keep our freedom. We will fight. And we will continue to have the right to refuse to put foreign objects in our bodies. We will stand on what we believe in, and we will not be vaccinated. We will not. You will not be putting any poison inside of our bodies. They're just trying to keep track of everybody all over the world. So thank you, David J. Harris Jr., for this information and for this great video update on the bullshit Joe Biden is trying to pull. And I kept telling everybody we need to keep Donald Trump in the White House, because he is the only one that's actually fighting for America. He is the only one that's actually trying to save America and the people within it. The man truly does give a damn. He might be who he is because that's who he is. That's him as a person, him as an individual. But as far as the love and respect that he has for his country, he is a true American patriot. And he is fighting, trying to save us all. But this is y'all president, right? Joe Biden, huh? Joe Biden. Everybody know that motherfucker didn't get no 81 million votes. That was bullshit. That machine supposedly glitched, and the machine came from, I think they said, China or Japan. They were designed by these other people, you know what I'm saying, in these other foreign countries. The machine was set up to be that way, if y'all really think about it. How is it that overnight Joe Biden got 135,000 votes and Donald Trump didn't get not one goddamn vote out of that 135,000 vote? Think about that. Think about that. Wasn't nobody coming to his goddamn rallies. Wasn't nobody voting for Biden. Fuck Biden. Fuck Joe Biden. Wasn't nobody voting for him, but motherfuckers was voting for Donald Trump. He was whooping Joe Biden's ass in that election. He was whooping his ass. And y'all know it. Donald Trump won that goddamn election. And you know what? Y'all can call me a Trump supporter. You can call me a sinister bastard motherfucker. I don't give a damn what you call me. And I never said I was a Trump supporter, you piece of shit. I just believe in right. If it's right, it needs to stay. If it's wrong, it needs to go. Biden is wrong to be putting these mandates on us like a fucking child sitting on top of the hill in his chair, licking his wowie pop. That old motherfucker doing what the hell he doing. Trying to mandate us to be vaccinated, to take the plug, to take the shot. Y'all better wake up. They're trying to take our freedom away. Let's fight back. Stop being scared. You pussies, stop being scared. Stop being afraid, man. You afraid to die? We all gonna die. Shit. Stop being scared. Stand up for yourself and your family and your friends. Fight back. Fight back. Stop this pussy shit. Scary ass niggas. Scary ass people. Scared of the government. The motherfuckers that we employ. Scared of the police. The motherfuckers that we employ with our tax dollars. We take care of them. All they gotta do in return is protect and serve. But do they do that? No. Abuse their authority. Kill us. Lie. Manipulate. We put the public officials where they are. We voted them in. Do they do what they say they're gonna do when they get in there? No, they don't. Break every promise. Oh yeah. Break every promise, do what they want, know your fuck. Lie, deceive. And all you people out here believing in the government, all you motherfuckers that got that slave mentality, that's what's wrong with you. I call you slave niggas. That go for any race, not just blacks or brown skinned people. It go for whites, Mexican, foreign, everybody. That slave mentality, thinking that the government is on your side. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you. All they care about is how fat they can make their pockets and how much power and control they can gain. This is out of fear, and that's their biggest weapon, fear. We need to take it away from them. Once we stop being, matter of fact, not me, once y'all stop being afraid, then we can triumph. Then we can make it. Then we can do it. And that's just real fucking talk. So I'm gonna open this phone line. And if anybody wanna call in, it is up to you. If anybody wanna call in, it is up to you. I love that message that Mr. David J. Harris Jr. gave us just now. If you want to see it, you got to replay this video when it's done, and you'll see it. I'm not going to replay it again. So if you want to call in to give me your opinion about what you think about this brother's informative, superb, great message, call in now and let me know what you think about why Joe Biden is trying to mandate us to take the COVID-19 vaccine shot. Let me know how you feel. Because if he mandated, then it would become, then it'll come into federal law, which means it'll make it against the law if you don't take the shot. That's some slave shit. Forcing us to put something in our bodies that we choose not to. I really, really loved this message. I love this clip. That's why I said I had a bonus clip for y'all, man. That's why I told you. I told you I had a bonus clip. All right, so since nobody's going to call in, that's okay. You know, we got other shows we can do where people will call in. That's fine. I'm going to take this number down. So everything that I just said was pretty much y'all, my final thought. And I'll give you one more thought. Stand up for what you believe in. Fight for your freedom. Keep your integrity intact as a man and as a woman. Protect yourself, your family, and your children. Do not let this do not let this piece of shit of a so-claimed presidential leader, Joe Biden, take away your freedom. Let's get Donald Trump back in office so that he can continue his work in fighting these globalists and these elites and getting rid of this deep state, setup. Getting rid of this global takeover, hostile takeover. Get rid of this so-called modern slavery agenda. Let's get Trump back in the White House. Let's get Joe Biden the fuck out. Let's get anybody in the White House that's actually willing to fight for us. I'll say it like that. That's actually willing to protect us and fight for us. That's all I'm saying, y'all. So, woo! I appreciate everybody for coming to the live. This was one hell of a live. It was beautiful. I loved it. I had so much fun doing this. I hope I can come and do this again with y'all soon. Matter of fact, I will be. So let me just go ahead and announce it now. So today is Friday, September the 10th. My next official live will be Tuesday. Okay? So if the 10th is today, so let's see, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, let's see, 14th. So yeah, Tuesday, September 14th, 7 p.m. will be my next live. Come one, come all, join the conversation. Get involved with this information. Because I'm telling y'all, man, my reports and reviews, I'm telling you, I bring it to you. I give you good information. I review good information. You don't want to miss what I have for you next week. Okay? You don't want to miss what I have for you next week. And once again, I appreciate everybody who did come, who did stop by, who did, decide to call in or not, who did at least take a peek at this serious information that I have. And that I have, introduced. Fight for your freedom. Do not allow Joe Biden to win. Do not allow Joe Biden to win. If you'd like to support the channel, hashtag Big Tony Main. Never mind, y'all. I got a caller. Let's see. Let's go in. Peace to you. What's your name and where you calling from?
It's me again, sir.
Oh, how you doing?
Now, Mr. Junior, what's his name?
David J. Harris Jr.
Mr. David J. Harris Jr. hit it right on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
Injecting the chips and whatever they put inside your body because they want to control us. Because Bush tried, before they would elect him again, he was going to make sure we put our fingerprint on the bank so they can know how much we have in our account. They were going to take, you were getting food stamps, you could buy no bologna and chicken, no steak, no pork chops, no nothing. Then they were trying to put us underground to live. So that man know what he's talking about because he tells the truth. Because they trying to get everybody get these injections. I'm not doing it, sir. I'm not doing it. And because all you got to do is keep your immune system up, that is it.
Just take care of yourself, that's all.
Yeah. But see, they trying to play these mind games with these people and they feed off of it. I'm not getting no injection. That's not happening, sir. You're not going to have no control over me and where I go and what I do for nothing nothing in the world. Only God knows. Only God knows what I do.
That's
and
right.
That's why the person that I keep in my mind, in my heart, in my body and soul is my faith for Him. Ain't nobody better than God. There ain't nobody powerful than God because they shall not.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. And that's why I say that we should fight for our freedom. We shouldn't allow this so-called wannabe president win. We shouldn't allow this president to put us into slavery and to mandate us to be vaccinated against our free will. We shouldn't allow him to take our freedom away. We need to fight.
There's a lot of people saying that's not right. We can't be forced to do anything. And I know ain't nobody for the force to do nothing.
Exactly. Because see, if he was to get this mandated, it would be put into federal law. Which means if you go against being vaccinated, you will be arrested. Because it'll be mandated into federal law. And we can't allow this to happen. We can't allow this. People need to stop being afraid and stand up for their freedom and what they believe in, because it's coming. We're getting close to a time where everything that we stand for is about to be snatched from right up under our feet if we don't speak up and fight.
Yeah, they trying to take it all away. I know.
Do you know how this world would look with people under a mandate that would require you to put foreign things in your body?
Yeah, zombies walking around quiet. The city would be the way it usually be. It'd be just nothing.
Straight robots. Straight fucking robots. We'll all be robots. And they'll be able to control us from the inside via satellite from space, because what they put inside of you is like a magnetized metal. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a liquid. Just like when I was saying, when you seen those public government officials taking a vaccine, their vaccine was clear like water. But when everybody else take their vaccine, it's like an orange or a light yellow or an orange yellow color. But theirs was very clear. They never took a goddamn vaccine. It was fake. It was bullshit.
You remember that thing we had got? And it showed the lady injected the needle inside her arm and inserted something in it, and then broke the needle off the lady's arm.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that?
I remember that. I remember seeing that video. You're correct. I remember seeing that. And seeing that just goes to show that there's more proof that it's bullshit. Smoke screen. People need to wake up. People need to wake up.
You don't still have it in your phone?
No, not really. But I'll look it up. I'll look the video up, and then I'll I'll probably put it on one of my shows. Yeah. But I appreciate you calling in and deliberating with me. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Because I'm feeling laid down, sir.
All right. Have a good night.
Have a good night, baby.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, y'all. We was about to end it, but unfortunately, we had a last caller coming in right when I was about to shut it down. So yeah, as I was saying, y'all, thank you, caller, for calling in and giving me your view on what you think and what you thought. Appreciate that. And I'll say this again, y'all. We need to fight for our freedom. We cannot allow this to happen. We cannot allow this man to mandate us like this. We cannot allow ourselves to become a third world country. We cannot allow this world to just be taken over by power hungry Mongol assholes. I'll say this. As long as we have our own free will, as long as we're able to decide for ourselves, then there must be a better way. There must be some sort of ability within yourself to fight. To fight. Come on, y'all. We gotta fight, man. I know I didn't touch on everything, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, I'm not just gonna get into it like that. I'll save that for another show. But y'all, we must fight for our freedom. We must stand up, unafraid, unapologetic. And we, as a people, need to fight back against Joe Biden and his administration trying to mandate us and take away our freedom. It's time to stand up, people. Let's take their ass down. Fight! Thanks for coming. I will see y'all soon on the next live, Tuesday, September 14th at 7 p.m. Don't miss it. Holla at your boy. This has been a TonyRealTheGod Chronicles broadcast, bringing you the news and reports and my personal analysis. Thank you for watching.